Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, we successfully get all that our categories data and also we successfully loaded one of the data table. I hope you like it very much. So right now friend, I don't have any data for the reasons it's now display as a no data available in table. Now in this video, I want to add the category. It will be very simple. There have no images, nothing, only there is one field as a category name. Now let's do that work. First of all, I want to design it. If you click as a add category, that means in our category all page right now data table of page will be not needed. Admin dashboard also will be not needed. Now if you go to our category all page, that I have already created one of the add category. So now I want to create another new route. Okay, I want to simply create on the new route. So that will be the route, and I just name that route as a add. Okay, add category. So that will be as a add category. And also for same things, that the same route I want to apply in our sidebar, because into the sidebar you can say I have also added another one. Now that will be our same route as a add category. So you can actually access that our add category page from our sidebar, rather than you can also add it from here. Great. So now we have to create our another one. Now you can see here, now we don't need to call our controller again, because before every time we have to call this controller. So right now I have already created one of the group route, and here you can see right now we don't need to add any controller. I have already created added in particular that area. So now only we have to call that our route name. I name it as a add category. That will be as a add category, and our URL will be as a add category. That is also protected. I have already discussed about that things with you. Now we have to create another method as a add category. So for the add category, that will be very simple. I only want to return one of the view page. Now we have to create this add category method in our category controller. Now go to that our category controller. Here after that I name it as a public function, and then our method name will be as a add category. Okay, so now that will be our method. Great. And here only I want to return one of the view page. So that will be just like that same. I want to paste it. So now there are no complex data, only in our backend, in our category folder. Now I want to create another new file and just name it as a category add. Okay, so now I want to create this type of one of the file as a category add in our category folder. So into the category area, I want to create on the new file, click as a save as, I name it as a category add.blade.php. Right, so that will be our extension I simply created. Great. Our first job is we have to take our admin dashboard. I copy it. Now I simply paste it. Now I hope at that point it's very clear, because by this admin dashboard we'll get all that our CSS, JSS, and then our sidebar. Right, now I want to use it as an and section. Great. So that's all. Now if you click as a save all, and now if you go, I want to refresh it. Now if you go to our add category, now that should be loaded our CSS, JSS, sidebar, footer, and header. Great. Now we have to load on the form. If you now go to again our template, into the template area, I want to go to our form. I want to simply take some of the form from here. If you go to that general element, into the general element have so many things actually, like, so they have so many file in particular that area. So that is everything. That is everything in here. So now better I want to take it. I only need one field actually. One input field will be needed. First of all, better I want to take everything from our from element, or rather than if you go to that advanced will be not needed, only from to the general. I want to take it. So that is our form element.html. I want to go particular page. That means in our backend theme, into the backend, that will be as a form and form elements, right? So that will be as a form elements. That is a form elements.html. Now I want to open it with the Sublime Text Editor. Here only we need that our content part. Before I have already discussed about that things with you. That is a top bar will be not needed, sidebar will be not needed. You can see that is actually our content part. Now I have already add our content page in our main master. So after that we have to take this content, right? I copy it, then we'll get our specific structure. And now in our category add area, I want to paste it. Great. Now if you click as a save all, and now if you go, I want to check it, refresh it. Now that should be loaded all the data. You can see it's loaded everything. And now only we need 1 actually. Okay, so right now which part you want to take? That is also another one. That is also another one. Only I want to do, but I want to take this one. Okay, I want to take this one as a glitter, and rest of this I want to remove it. Then that will be easy. That is one by one I want to remove it. Like there is one of the row. Okay, there is one of the row. There is another one, so I want to better minimize it. The floater, I want to minimize it. The input, another row, and basic template, minimize it. There is a column, minimize it. That is a glitter. Okay, that is the form I want to only take, and rest of this I want to remove. Okay, so right now if you open it, there is a glitter, and there is also another one. I want to remove it. Okay, I remove everything from here. Only I want to take this one, and also I want to remove it. That's all. Okay, now that should be only loaded one form. If you click as a save all, and now if you go, I want to refresh it. Perfect. You can see now that is our only one is loaded. Great. So here, friend, for the category we need only one field, and so now only one field I want to take, and rest of this I want to remove it. Then that will be easy. So right now that is one of the row. Okay, that is one of the row, and into the row area there is a glitter. Also we don't need this. I want to update our name. Our name will be as a category add. Okay, that means the add category, and also here I want to update that name as that will be as a add category, and rest of this I want to remove it. Great. And then there is a glitter. Also we don't need it. I want to remove it. There have one of the form, there is input field, there is a 2 input field, and rest of this I want to remove. Okay, there is also another one. I remove it. Dev by dev I want to remove. Then that will be better. And select this dev is ended, and there is one of the button for the submit. So that is a type as a submit. I want to make it as a save changes. Okay, save changes. Great. So that will be as a save changes. Great. So now better, there is a form. I want to better make it a little bit left side. Okay, I want to make it a little bit left side. That's all. Now if you click as a save all, and now if you go, if you refresh it, you can see it's now display that things like that way. There is a save changes. Maybe some of the dev is missing. If you select this dev is ended. You can see there is another dev. We don't need this dev. Now I want to check it. Click as a save all. Now refresh it. Now that is perfect. So right now, friend, only one field will be enough, right? So that is our add category. That is a add category. Now only one field will be enough. Right now I want to also select this dev, and now remove this dev. Now that will be as a category name, category under and then name. And for the category name, our type will be as a text type, and also I want to use one of the name will be as per our database field name. Our database field name here I name it as a category underscore name, right? So now that will be as a category name. I use that as a category name, and then placeholder will be as a add category. Okay, great. Now that's all. If you now click as a save all, and now if you go, if you refresh it, now that should be only one field. Yeah, you can see there is only one field as a category name, and that is a save changes. So friend, that's all will be needed for as a category name. Okay, so that's all. So if you want to also add some of the validation in our fundamental, I have already discussed about that things with you. You can use that validation directly, that means default one, rather than if you want to use it as a JavaScript, you can also use it. But I want to use that JavaScript. I have already covered everything in fundamental series. I have write down this code right now. I don't want to write down it. I want to simply take it. Like if you go to your exercise folder, they have one of the validation. You can say validate.mean.js. Better I copy it, validate mean. So you will get everything from your exercise folder. Simply go particular this folder and here copy it. I copy it and now go to our project. Into the project in our public, okay, into the public, that is in our backend, into the asset and into the JS area. Now I want to paste it. Okay, so here now we have to also simply link it. We have to link it. If you want to link it, we have to do this work in our admin and then our admin dashboard. Right here, I want to load it. That is one of the file location. I want to simply take it. Okay, here you can see that is the same location. Better I want to copy it. And now first of all I want to support it, so that will be in our asset backend and then the asset folder JS file, and here I have created, I have already taken it, our validate mean.js. so now I want to better copy it, so that will be as a validate mean.js. okay, so now if you go our asset, that means public, and then the backend, then the asset, then the JS, and you can see that is our validate. So that is our validate. Make that sure you load it. Okay, make that sure you load it, and then we have to also add some of the script. Right now we don't need this. And now in our category add, into the category add, if you go again in your exercise folder, I have already write down this code before. I have already discussed about everything with you. That is a simple one of the script. I want to copy it, so that is our script. I copy it, and now in here I want to paste it. Okay, so now that is actually our field name. Our units will be as a true, and that will be display some of the message. Okay, and also here there is one of the form group. Now we have to also call this form group. So friend, that's all. In fundamental I have already covered it. For the reasons I don't want to write down this code again, I copy it. Now that is our field, and you can see that is one of the div, and into this div area I want to call this class as a form group. Okay, great. And also here I have used that script. Now also we have to load our jQuery, which I have already done in our admin. Into the admin, if you go to the change password, yeah, you can see that is our jQuery means CSS. Make that sure you load it. Okay, so friend, that's all. That is a jQuery, and that is our form. Form group will be needed, and then that is our script. Okay, right now our field name is the same field name. You can see that is a category name. So now by this it will be our category. That means it's required, and also for the category it will be display as a please enter category name. That's all. Okay, that's all. Now let's check this out. Click as a save all, and now if you go refresh it, now I want to make it as empty. When that will be as empty, click as a save changes. You can see it's not working. It's not working. If you go, you can see that is one of the form. That is a my form. Also we have to load it, right? We have to load this my form. That is actually our form. Into the form area I want to pass on the ID, and our ID will be as a my form. And also here I want to add that our method will be as a post method. Action also will be needed. So right now when you use that as a ID as a my form, now that should be executed in our form area. Now click as a save all, and also our button type as a submit type. Form is ended. Great, now that should be work. Better I want to go again. Okay, I want to go again to our add category. Now there is a add category. I make it as a empty. Click as a save changes. Yes, you can see it's now successfully get that validation as a please enter category name. Without loading, everything is happening. So that is actually the magic of JavaScript. Yeah, perfect. So perfect. So now we have to add some of the category, right? So better I want to continue this process. In our next video I want to add this category in our category table. So how to do this work in our next video, I will show you that things with the live example. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.